Let's make some money. Let's have some fun too. We're gonna go to this here Goodwill. We're gonna spend the next, I don't know, hour thrifting. We're gonna be looking for stuff that we can buy for cheap and resell for a profit online. I'm gonna sell those items on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, Grailed, and Facebook Marketplace. Thanks for joining. Let's go. Traffic jam. Pardon me, mind if I sneak by? Thanks so much, I appreciate it. Got money to make. Let's go. All right, we're gonna start men's shirts, long sleeve, big sizes, XL and up. And we're gonna get rolling. You'll know I like the big sizes. Okay, LL Bean. We got ourselves a cashmere blend right off the bat. Very nice. Very nice. Good start right there. Bigger size. What did I say on the size on that? XL tall. I like that too. Cashmere blend. Oh, pardon me. Which way are you going? Here, I'll sneak out of your way. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got some fresh racks rolling out. We're gonna skip over there and grab those. Should have brought my dog to the thrift today. I don't have a dog, but if I did, I'd bring it to the thrift store with me. That seems to be the thing to do. Thank you, K-Way, for all those music notes things. K-Way had music notes burning a hole in his pocket. Appreciate that, K-Way. If you're not following K-Way, he does the same kind of thing too. He goes to thrift stores, he live streams, he shows you exactly what he's picking up, exactly what he's passing on. He teaches Roan Mountain. It's actually a cool tee, size XL. I was gonna say that could be a peak tee, but too big for me. Thank you, Tej. Appreciate that. If you're jumping in the chat, let me know where you're joining from and what's the high temperature in your neck of the woods today. We passed on this polo 2 weeks ago. No pony on the chest, so we're gonna pass on that one. It's a smaller size on top of that. Oh, don't know my own strength. Broke one. K-Way with the TikTok logos. Thank you with music notes, with TikTok logos, whatever they are. Look at that. Don't know my own strength. Did not mean to do that. Not trying to destroy the store. Thanks for the follow, Trump Train. What do we got? Charles Tyrwhitt. I like to pick these up sometimes. Bigger sizes. I like the French cuffs. Thank you, K-Way. It's kind of you. I don't know, size XL. I usually don't pass on these. These are the weekend editions. These are the casual versions of the Charles Tyrwhitt. I typically pass on these, but if I price that low, I think I can get a quick flip on that. It's a smaller bean. I'm going to pass on the smaller bean. Thanks everyone for watching. If this is your first time, like, this is what I do. I go to thrift stores, I go to garage sales, and I find stuff like this and I sell it online. So here we go on Tuck It. Great brand to look for. Nice size on that, 3 extra large. Nice little pattern. Nice quick flip on that. Love finding that, especially the big sizes. Here's Brooks Brothers. I pass on most of these button-down shirts, but this is a really big size. So we're gonna take a peek at it. Looks like it might have a ring around the collar. It's kind of hard to tell. I'll have to take this out on good light, but this is a bigger size, 18 by 35. It's probably gotta measure up like a 2XL. So I think I might pick this one up. Smaller sizes tend to sell slower and for a few less bucks on those. It's just a supply issue. There's so many of those listed. We grab that one. Here's another one, 17, 32, 33. That's probably gonna measure up like an XL. We'll grab that. It's already dry clean, there you go. A-frame sells for 15 or 20, cool. Although, I'm intrigued by that one. Thank you for looking up that comp. After I get off the live, I'll maybe check that one out. I'm not familiar with that brand, so I like learning new brands. I don't like picking up size large in Ralph Lauren. This one's got the pony on the chest. It's got a nice pattern on it. I don't know, I think I'm actually gonna snag it, price it low, move it quick. Stocking up today. This is the first rack. We already got, man, maybe like 8 things in the rack. What is this brand? Quest. I don't know this brand. Anyone know this one? Quest button-down shirt, lightweight cotton. Quest. Anyone know that? Never heard of it. Thanks, Jojo, for the follow. Welcome aboard. If you haven't joined the team, by the way, you can click that little heart emoji, I guess heart logo next to my name. You can join the squad. The squad's getting bigger every day. There's that Quest again. But yes, I found Midland, Maine for the first time yesterday. Nice. I don't find that too often, so nice find on that. If you find anything new and exciting, I'd like hearing about that down in the chat. So here's a Cabela's. I don't usually pick up all Cabela's. Maybe 30% of Cabela's I come across I'll pick up. But this is an XL tall, and it's a flannel. So that's going in the cart. Boy, they got a lot of fresh inventory in here today. This is stuff I haven't seen here before. So maybe they've been busy stocking. Maybe they had a busy weekend and they've been stocking up. I missed that fresh rack, but I guess it doesn't matter. I just got here, so anything off that fresh rack just got stocked into all the stuff I'm about to look at. It's not a huge deal. I'll still get first picks on it. Seems like a lot of people here today compared to normal at this time. I'm here every other Tuesday at this time. I do live thrift every Tuesday at this time, but every other I'm at the store. All right, my favorite section, the suits section, and look at, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 today. I don't think they had any last time I was here. For some reason, they're not stocking at my local Goodwills. They're not stocking suits and blazers right now. I think they're assuming that they don't sell in the summertime, which is a crazy assumption. I sell a lot of suits and blazers. It picks up for me in June. It's slow for a little bit of April, and May is slow for suits and blazers, and it tends to pick up in June because people go to like summertime, you know, weddings and things like that. But for some reason, Goodwill of Northwest North Carolina thinks it's a bad idea to sell them this time of year. What is this? A Woolrich? How about that? I don't know that I've ever come across a Woolrich blazer before. So I'm guessing this is going to be wool. It's hard to read. Yeah, 85% wool, so probably 15% something else. Huh. Older tag on that too. Look at that pattern, like that herringbone, or sorry, the houndstooth pattern there. We're picking that up for sure. All kinds of vintage vibes here. Both buttons are there. Buttons in the sleeve are there. Nice. Gosh, I don't know if I've ever found one of those before. Here's a Brooks Brothers suit. Let's go. Looks like it might be in a rough shape, but Brooks Brothers suit, nice pattern on it. What do we got for a size before we go any further? Boy, it's an older tag too. Oop. This is way easier with 2 hands. 42L, and the pants are a 36. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the way.
Sorry.
I'll get this in.
Sorry.
No, you're doing great. So it looks like maybe a little wear. I don't like suits with like obvious wear. I'm gonna throw this in the cart and inspect it some more. This says 2-piece 42L, but it's definitely tagged 43L. Oh, dang, that's a bummer. Yep, that's those flaws are a no for me. Bummer. That could have been a nice suit right there. Bummer, bummer. Found men's Boy Scout shirt, new for $1.50, sold for $38. That's a cool find. Cool flip too. Sure. There's a Nike Golf Fast. It's not in the bestest condition. That's a real word. Nice, simple. Size XL. They want $5 for it. Obviously this color I'm gonna have to look at real carefully. Tends to be a stain magnet, those lighter colors. What else we got here? All right, has anyone ever tried to buy something right from your cart? I don't think so. I don't remember that ever happening. That would be interesting. I'd sell it to him. Probably. Quick money, I'll do that. I'm guessing you're asking because maybe that's happened to you. Karen, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome aboard. I do this every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I also do a live on TikTok at 9:30 a.m. every weekday. And I ship out my daily orders. We sip coffee. It's a good time to ask questions, kind of learn more about what happens on the back side of the business, is the front side. If you want to know about like packing and shipping and pricing and offers and counter offers and returns and all that stuff, give me a follow and check out one of those lives, 9:30 every weekday. And really it's just a great conversation between a bunch of resellers, a lot of folks who are smarter than me that come and join the live, sip coffee, shoot the breeze, talk about business, talk about our weekends, our Memorial Day weekends. Pendleton I passed? No, I don't think I passed Pendleton. What did it look like? No, you're talking about Pine Grove. You want the Pine Grove? No Pendleton. No, it was Stanford? Okay. Appreciate y'all having an extra set of eyes for me, I do. Here's a Bukachi. I pass on most of this brand at this point. I definitely pass on this, like a long sleeve polo in rough shape anyway. I'd probably pass on 99% of that brand at this point, to be honest with you. I used to pick it up, but then they sit in my store forever and ever. Thank you for the follow, Sleepy, appreciate that. Nope, no Pendleton, sorry. There's an LL Bean like Henley shirt. I'm gonna pass on that. That'll sit in my store forever probably. Of course, somebody will jump in the chat right now and told me that they sold a Henley in 4 hours yesterday, and sure, that could happen too. You can get lucky with things, but on average, an LL Bean Henley's got to sit around a while unless you price it at like 10, 12 bucks. Thank you for sharing the live. Cat Tees, appreciate that. And if you miss any part of this whole recording is going to be put up on YouTube tomorrow. So I typically drop those at 9:15 a.m. on Wednesdays. I do these live on Tuesdays. Well, this would have been a pickup on this Cabela's, but see the wrecked collar on that? Someone definitely got their use out of that shirt. Let me know if you have questions too. I try to get to all the questions, as many as possible. But we're kind of bouncing back between work and chitty chat. Mr. George, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I wish I had a better trained eye. Nick, hope you're having a good day, brother. Thanks for sharing the live. Owner of Wiki Pick Blood Pressure. I think that sharing the live is a nice compliment, so thank you. How much do the Cabela's go for? That Outfitter series, like button-down casual shirt's probably like a $20 shirt. Some of them can be more. Flannels go for a little bit more like 25. I got a flannel in the cart from them already. Plus it's a big size XLT, so it's always like the brand matters, but there's all kinds of other, there's a formula that involves the material, the size, the pattern, and that all that stuff matters too. The model. If you ever see a Silver Tab Levi jeans, I'll buy them. Cool, thank you for that. don't really come across silver tabs too often. They are doing retro like remakes of those now, but to find the vintage ones is not a really common find. I do find them from time to time. It's probably been 6 months or more since the last time I found a silver tab. And they tend to sell quick. Oops, hanger down, grab that. So we're just finished our second rack. I feel like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14 items. So that's actually a pretty hot start for this store to have 14, and I'm only through 2 racks. Boy, a lot of traffic. Traffic. It's the Tuesday after Memorial Day. Is that a good traditional shopping day? Here's a Vans, what is it? No, Ocean Current, sorry, I had my false alarm there. So we're into the smaller sizes, the smalls and mediums, and these tend to be higher supply items on eBay and Poshmark, so we'll be more selective in this section. Some brands I will pick up in small and medium, but just definitely more selective in this section. So imagine we'll go through a little bit of like a finds lull here, maybe. Doesn't mean the learning won't happen, but this is interesting. A Banana Republic, it's a corduroy. I like picking up corduroy just about anything. Size medium, I'm gonna pass on that. Paisley and Gray, never heard of that brand. Nice pattern on that, look at that. Could just dominate in that shirt. Here's some Lands' End flannels, 1, 2, 3. Now this might be a candidate for a lot up and sell if they're in good shape, and I think that's the problem. Yeah, there's a stain right there. So these are 3 Lands' End flannels. Not a great buy here, especially in size medium. I pass on most Lands' End. The flannels do okay, but what I could do is I could buy the 3 of these, lot them up, and get a quick sale. We did that with a couple items the last time we were here. I bought 7 king size shirts and sold those as a lot, and I've sold 3 Brooks Brothers size medium performance polos and a lot of those up. Works better with 3 than 2, but I might still do it with 2. Although I think if that first one was stained, then the other 2 from this trio might be suspect too. But that's what I have in mind by throwing these 2 in the cart, is that I'll lot those up as 2 of them and see if I can move them a little bit faster. I'll pay $5 a piece, so it'll be $10, and I'll try to sell them for like $30. Not the giantest of margins, but could sell quick that way. I wish all 3 would work, but that definitely looked like a stain. Yeah, that's a bad stain. Not gonna play with that one. And the play there is that on the lots, there'll be like hundreds of these shirts listed, but there won't be many lots of 2 in that size. So it's just kind of playing the supply game. It's a pair of Orvis polos, and I could consider doing the same thing on, but you can see the pit stains on that one. So I'm gonna pass on Orvis polo size medium, even though it's long sleeve. Yeah, it's just bad condition. That could have been a good candidate for a quick move-in lot. I'm gonna keep trying doing that for y'all and reporting back on how quick they go. Both times I did that at the store from 2 weeks ago, both of those lots are already sold, so that's pretty quick. So this is a, look at this like checker print. There's a hole in it. So these sell really well. This is one of those great patterns. It sells pretty quickly for me in a lot of different brands, Brooks Brothers included, but the hole is kind of a bummer there. Here's a vintage Nautica flannel. I'm gonna pass on that, but kind of neat. Boy, we're finding some interesting stuff in this small medium aisle. Dolphin colors, there you go. Thank you for the follow, Wendy. Here's a brand I used to pick up in shirts that I really no longer do. The pants still do well, I picked those up. You could buy that Bonobos and make money off of it, but they tend to be a slow seller for me and lower margin items, so I pass on those now. Patchwork, there you go, patchwork plaid, Madras. Here's another one of those Land's Ends. It's the same thing. It's a size medium flannel, and it's yeah, same as the other two. So we have our lot of 3 right now. So I'll buy 3 of these. It'll be $15 total cost. I'll lot them together. I'll probably try to sell it for 39 bucks. So somebody will get a pretty good deal. They'll get what does that come out to? Like 13 bucks a flannel on those. Market rate for those is probably going at 20 a piece. So if I can lot them up, sell them for 39, somebody's got to basically get 2 for the, or 3 for the price of 2. Should get a quick sale on those too. Bro just passed on an apple. Okay, what's up? Is that your new, what is like your new name there? Can't keep up with you. Hope you're doing good. Artist, formerly known as Big Apple Picker. Jason, thanks for the weights, brother. Appreciate the gifts coming in. Thank you for the follow, Julie. Thank you for the follow, Liz. Welcome aboard. Oh, that's interesting. This is one of those terry cloth, or no, that's a what do you call that? Like a brush cotton or a velour, but it's just a bad brand. I don't think that's worth picking up, right? A velour, Adolfo. I like picking up like the weird materials. This is in Hendersonville, North Carolina. It's a Goodwill. J. Crew. If that was wool, I'd pick up that J. Crew with the herringbone pattern and the mock neck quarter zip, but I'm gonna pass on the cotton. All right, next we're gonna go to we'll just come back to the jeans. Looks like they have a pretty good stock of jeans. I'm gonna pass those now. I'm gonna go down, stick with the shirts. We're gonna go short sleeve action. We'll come back, get some jeans. Somebody got them some boots, some Timbies in the cart right here. All right, so I'm gonna go, the cart's kind of in my way. Vintage Pendleton worth buying? Worth hanging? Yeah, I sold a vintage Pendleton, like a 1970s Pendleton for like 80 bucks, maybe a week ago, 10 days ago. It was a wool pearl snap. Yeah, those are good ones. Velour. Love thrifting. Me too. Yeah, and this live isn't just for us resellers. It's also for folks that just love thrifting, love the sound of those hangers. Here's a great brand to find too, Carbon to Cobalt. This has been here for like 2 months. It's got stains on it. I keep passing on it. See, there's a Land's End. I didn't even slow down on that one. Polo shirt. Typically, I don't slow down at Land's End. It is a pass 99% of the time at least. I just picked up those last 3 because it was a lot opportunity. Here's a bike shirt. It's not in, like a cycling shirt. It's not in good condition, so we're gonna pass on it. I haven't picked up one of these in a long time. It's all ripped too. But that's a good brand, Pearl Izumi. I used to pick up a lot of their cycling shoes when I was out in Denver. I'd find them a lot. Skip that Callaway. I don't usually pick up the Callaway, so yes, I skipped the Callaway.
Ryan to the back, please. Ryan to the back.
That's a funny shirt. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you had a good Memorial Day weekend. Happy Monday, Tuesday. For those of you who had a long weekend, I took a long weekend. The post office wasn't picking up yesterday. They weren't open, so Peak wasn't open either. Didn't really do much this weekend, like business-wise. Just kind of enjoyed the weekend, spent time with friends. Kind of worked on a couple of videos over the weekend, some editing, but no heavy lifting this weekend. Shipped some coffee on Saturday morning, I guess. Did that live. That was fun. Thanks for everyone who's been so supportive of the coffee project. Been having a lot of fun with that. What does that say? Hello from the other side. Looks like a movie or a television reference that I don't get. I'm in We Thrift Vintage Linens and missed a Goodwill Towel section of the city. Thanks for taking us. You are welcome. Thanks for joining. I love vintage. Thanks for the follow. Clean Slate. How about 90 starter? Yeah, 90 starter is great, especially if you like I pick up the team ones, so you can find like a sports team version of it. Just like the plain starter, I don't. So here's what's left over from that king size haul from 2 weeks ago here. So here's a size 8XL t-shirt, and here's a size 7XL t-shirt. So I picked up everything else that was long sleeve. I passed on these 2 short sleeve t-shirts. There might be another one. Yeah, there's a third one. So I passed on these, but we sold 7 of those together in a lot for $79 on Mercari. Not huge profit, but kind of an interesting little experiment. It's from Stranger Things. Got it. Never seen that show. I don't even know what it's about. Here's a Disney store shirt right here. Little Mickey T. Somebody could make the argument they could pick that up. There's so many king size at my Goodwill, never thought about. So I pick up king size and really big sizes. So I'm looking for the combination of 2 things. So both things need to be present. Number 1, it's got to be 4XL or bigger. And number 2, it's got to be kind of unique, like a flannel or like a plaid pattern or something like that. It can't just be like a plain old polo shirt or a t-shirt. That's got to have a hard time selling for any kind of value. Oh, I see something nice coming up. This Royal Robbins I passed on last time I was here from condition, but here's a good one. Tell me this is in good condition, and it is not. Dang. What is that, like a burn hole? No, it's just something on it. So this is a great brand. One of my favorite brands to find. It's a fishing brand. And it's just got these, yeah, I think they're like burn holes. So somebody wore this by the campfire. It's got a stain on it down below too. Yep. So this is just pretty much tattered. This is a great brand. This shirt, short sleeve, size XL, vented. This would be like a $30 shirt and a quick flip if it wasn't all wrecked up. Love finding Sims. Easily one of my favorite brands to find. Pass on Sims all the time. Stop it. Don't do that. It's a good brand. One of my faves. Love picking up Sims. It's right. 4XL because those are harder to find for guys. Yeah, just a supply-demand thing. So there's less supply of the 4XL plus. So even though the demand isn't higher, there's a lower supply. There's another Disney shirt. I'll say hi real quick. Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out. Happy day after Memorial Day weekend. Happy Tuesday. Happy Monday, Tuesday. Thanks for thrifting with me. Those are the words. All right, enough of that. The bearded guy behind the camera. Disney Squad. Hey Chris, what would you price a king size 4XL shirt at? Plaid, good condition. If it's a flannel long sleeve plaid 4XL in good condition, I'll probably price it at $22-24 and take offers on it. If it's a t-shirt 4XL, then I'm not going to pick it up. See what I mean? So it's not just the brand and just the size. It's the model, it's the material, it's the pattern. That's all part of the formula. It's a very borderline brand. I pass on, I don't know, 90% of king size I come across, including those few that I just passed on. I'm not selling another vacuum. Yes, good bunny. Yeah, I think you're with me on that. Like packing those big items like that, that's just no fun. Here's another king size 8XL. I didn't see this one last week, so either I missed it or it wasn't here. So this is another t-shirt 8XL. Although this is better than the other 3 because it's got this pattern to it, I'm still not going to pick it up because it's a t-shirt. There's only a limited, oops. I'm just going to throw that in the cart. I'll rehang it later. That's going to be impossible to hang with one hand. But yeah, even it's just a t-shirt. At some point it's got maxed out value. Speaking of just a t-shirt that I actually might pick up is this brand Algo. It's kind of a new to me brand. Just started picking it up recently. I feel like I never came across it. I feel like this is the 3rd one I've found now in the last month. It's Got a raglan sleeve, like a baseball style t-shirt. And it should be like a, I think they're all like polyester. Yeah, 2XL, moisture wicking. I don't know. This is probably like a $15 to $20 shirt. Maybe 15 to 18 more realistically. But I'm trying out that brand. It's new to me, so I like to get it in the cart, bring it home, photo it, list it, see what kind of offers come in, see how quick it sells. So I'm learning about algo, so that's going to go in the cart. Thank you for the flyers, Eric. Nice job on that vacuum sale. It's a cool sale. $100 vacuum that Eric sold over the weekend, or today, I think, actually. Eric's a great member of our community, worth a follow. He's not putting out a ton of content, but he's a good person to pay attention to, and he's in the chats here. He knows his stuff. Just a good fella. And I don't just say that because you gave me a heart me and a bunch of fire. But I am easy. What platforms do you sell on? eBay, Posh, Depop, Mercari, Grailed, Facebook Marketplace. Some people pick these up. I really don't. Adidas golf polo. Oh, sorry, sir. It's a size 2XL, so I could move it, but it's probably like a $14 or $15 sale. Do you think REI's shirts sell well? Some of them do, yeah. It's a big, it's a formula. So the size, the material, the pattern, the model are all going to matter. REI has kind of cheaper shirts, and they have all the way up to like really nice, expensive performance flannel kind of stuff. So it all depends. FootJoy, I picked this up almost anytime I see it, even in smaller sizes. Size 2XL on this one. Nice kind of standard blue golf polo. At the 2X size, I'll probably list this around $25 plus shipping on that. Ooh, runaway cart. It's got good wheels on this one, like ABAC 7s. Thank you, Michaela. Can't leave the house from my infant, and I love thrifting. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Sending positive vibes to you and your growing family. That's exciting. Hopefully you're getting some sleep over there, Michaela. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. When we are going to thrift this next month in 2 weeks. Yeah, I got to come down to Greenville. Probably not next week, but probably the week after, Eric. I'll send you a message. Maybe we can hook up and do some more Greenville thrifting. Yeah, I'll be down. I think 2 weeks I'll be down there. Long sleeve algo, go for 18 on eBay. Nice. That was a short sleeve raglan sleeve, raglan like baseball style shirt. The one I threw in the cart. I got at least one other algo for sale right now in my store that I just recently picked up. So I'm learning that brand. And when I pick up a new brand, I like to try to price it at the top of the market and just kind of see how it behaves. And of course, you need more than just one item from a brand to kind of learn. That's why I'm picking up that one too. Here's a tattered Southern Tide. I'd pick this one up, but it's got the logo on the chest. It's nice, but I'm gonna pass on that one. It's tattered. I've been wearing the exact white polo with blue stripes. The FJ, nice. Sounds like a plan. Some big stores this time. Okay, I like it. I'm down for whatever. I'm easy. Last time I went thrifting with Eric down in Greenville, we had a good time. I got some good stuff too. And I think I told you, Eric, I sold one of the shirts I picked up from that haul just this morning. A fish hippie. Hey, here's another one of those Tommy Bahamas, really big size. I think I'm gonna pick this up. It's a polyester silk blend. It's plain, but I think this really big size. Oop, never mind, stained up. Pretty badly stained, so we're gonna pass on that. Oh well. Condition matters too, obviously. There's an older Nike golf polo. I don't know, do people like care about this? That might even be like a vintage tag. That's a way older Nike golf. It's cotton. It's kind of worn out though. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick this one up just because the condition, it's got some stains and stuff, but I'm curious, is this cool? Like, do the kids like this kind of stuff right now? This kind of Nike golf? An older cotton golf polo. This person might have abandoned these Timberlands. They've been here for like 10 minutes now, so. Guess what was the profit on that? I think it sold for 20 bucks plus shipping. So I don't know, probably a $12 profit on that fish hippie shirt. It was a polo shirt, so it wasn't the best of the fish hippie line. It was polo and it was size medium, so you get the drift there. These are great pickups. Brooks Brothers, 100% linen, and this one's Irish linen. I pick these up anytime I see them. I pick them up in any size, by the way, too. So this is size large, which isn't the best size for Brooks Brothers, but that linen is a feature that's going to make this a lot less common. There'll be far fewer of these linen listed than there are the cottons. And this is a good time of year for linen, too. This should sell pretty quickly for me. I'll probably list this at about 28 bucks and accept offers on that. Slow for me. Hey, pays the bills. Fish hippie slow for you? All right, what do we got? I'm feeling good about this rack. I'm not sure why. I just got a feeling. So here's an Under Armour. I really don't pick these up anymore. I used to. You can tell that this is like seen its day. Do you ever grab concert shirts? Yeah, if I can find a vintage concert t-shirt, but to be honest with you, I don't really find too many of those. I don't spend as much time in the t-shirt section as a lot of folks do. But also, like, all the vintage Depop thrifters will come in and just rip through those things pretty regularly. But I've found some concert tees here and there. Here's another one of those Brooks Brothers. All Irish linen. White, we'll have to look this over really carefully, obviously. Stain magnet, but it looks pretty crispy. So that'll be another like $28 plus shipping that I'll list that shirt at. Boy, that looks really crisp. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully there's more. Oh yeah, there we go. I did not know that was happening actually. Nice blue color on this one. Again, it looks pretty crispy. Pretty excited. Remember, linen sometimes has like little, it looks like blemishes, you know, just the nature of the linen itself. What is that? I'm gonna pick it up even with this spot. That one has a spot. I hope the other ones don't too. That'll still sell. Just have to price it down a little bit. Bummer, but still good that we got 3 of those. Maybe there's more. Get out of town. Get out of town. I've never seen this pattern before. Dang, that's nice. Another all Irish linen, size large. Nice pattern. Summer official right there. Tell me there's more of those. Tell me there's more. Told you I had a good feeling about this rack. I didn't know why. I just did. Do you avoid certain colors in shirts? Not really. Yellows and oranges just seem like they've, on all other things being equal, those seem to sell a little bit slower for me, but not really. Thanks, Evelyn. Hope you're well. Just getting started. Need supplement income. I'm a teacher. Love your page. Appreciate it. Thanks for all your work you do as a teacher. I know you probably don't get in as much thanks as you deserve. It's hard job. Are you getting towards the kiddos getting out here pretty soon? You gonna be off for the summer? Are you doing summer school? This is a great, I think, side hustle for someone who's a teacher, you know? Weekends, nights, you can hit garage sales and stuff during the summertime when you probably have a lot more free time. Nanny, thank you for the follow. Do you use buy it now or auction? Buy it now on everything. Very, very rarely. 1 out of a few thousand items that I list, maybe what I do auction on. It's actually like a nice shirt, this Izod. I'm not going to get it, but look at that pattern. Thank you, Scott Way, for the pretzel. Appreciate that. Scott, I've been enjoying popping into some of your lives and getting to know you. That's been fun. Keep doing them. Been out for a week, taking the summer off to learn this. That's cool. Congrats on surviving the another school year. How many years have you been teaching? Nope.
What kind of app do you use for that?
For this,
Yeah, for what you're doing.
I usually look up items if I'm looking for value on eBay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna use like you can filter it by like sold, so you can look at the last 90 days of sales on like a Brooks Brothers large linen shirt. You can see.
Interesting. Cool. So you just put them up on eBay?
I put them up on like 6 different platforms, but yeah, eBay is the biggest one for me.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, man. Right on, right here. Another Irish linen. These are just gonna keep on popping. Just like the fish just jumping out of water right onto the boat right here. There's money jumping onto the boat. 22 years I've been teaching. Get out of town. That's amazing. I'm sure you've seen some things. That means you got some students too, or like full-blown adults. That must be cool to be able to like bump into people 15, 20 years later, see how they're doing. So here's an LL Bean. I don't pick up all LL Bean by any stretch, but this one's a seersucker. So this is it's also stained. So we'll put that back. But seersucker and LL Bean does well for me. That's one of those features that makes an item lower supply. Brooks Brothers worth the pickup. I see them often at the bins, but never pick it up. So yeah, it depends. The ones that we have in the cart right here are all linen ones, but I also pick up some bigger sizes. I'll pick up cashmere, wool. So you got to learn kind of beyond the brand with the Brooks Brothers too. But short answer, yeah, some of them. Do you find lots do best on Mercari? I don't know about that. I don't really, to be honest with you, Mercari is like 5% of my sales, period. So I don't know that there's enough. I don't know if I could answer that question. I just don't sell enough on there to say that lots do better than anywhere else. I would imagine that my lots, that about 5% of them would sell on Mercari, just like anywhere else. I've passed on this shirt like 4 times in a row now. It's just all stained up, but that would be a great find. It's a Carhartt 3X tall, 4XL. So those are Carhartt t-shirts. I'm going to pass on those, even though they're big sizes. I am going to pick this up though. So Carhartt size XL. Kind of a lightweight pearl snap. You know I like my my pearl snappies. Nice plaid pattern on this. Should be a good seller right there. Gosh, I don't know that I've found more than just a couple of these pearl snap Carhartts before. I think at least one of those was a woman's. We'll get this. This is great shirt right here. So we got a Ralph Lauren stained, unfortunately. That's a bummer. Right? That's a stain, it looks like. Yeah, it's stained there too. This would be a great pickup because not only is it 2XL tall, but it's 100% linen too, with a great gingham pattern on that. This would be a great seller, but it's pretty badly stained. This would be a great seller. Good thing to look for. Ralph Lauren linen, big size. Find that with no stains and you'll be good. Royal Robbins, I call this old man outdoor brand. But I do pick up some of these. It's a mediocre seller, but this one's a little rough, so we're gonna put it back. Thanks, F Kappa. I only buy pearl snap. I love pearl snaps. Told you I had a good feeling about that rack. That rack came through. That was a strong rack. What do we get? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we get 5 of those linen shirts and this Carhartt? That's a great rack. Told you I had a good feeling. Thank you, Cass. Appreciate the heart me. Mom to Nicholas, thank you for the fires. Appreciate that. Super kind of you. What do we got here? Ralph Lauren, cut tag, size large. I'm going to pass on this one. If it was a better shirt, I would probably still pick it up, even with the cut tag. People will still buy it, but that's a borderline shirt as it is. So thank you for the fires, Tino. How did your, I really enjoyed, Tino, going into your Whatnot show today. You had so much good stuff. You had so much good stuff. If you're not following Hidden Isle, Tino, give him a follow, and then go ahead and go to the link in his bio and follow his whatnot. If you like getting deals on like amazing shoes, holy moly, you had some good stuff in there, Tino. And that was like such a fun, high energy show. I just liked hanging out with you. He didn't have my size in there, but I was looking, and I had fun just hanging out. Yeah, man, it was fun. It was, I mean, honestly, it was a really good show. You had some really cool items in that show. Some people got some steals on that show. New in box shoes. You were selling some fire. Some cool Jordans you had in there. Did you end up selling? I think they were Dunks. You teased them a couple times. I think they were like a gray color. Did those end up running? I pick up these Brooks Brothers Performance Polos, but this one's got a hole in it. We've passed on this like 3 weeks or 3 visits in a row. I don't come here every week. Yeah, I mean, it was totally fun, man. Let me know about, I think they were Dunks. You kind of teased them. I think they were in a box. Maybe they were Jordan Lows. They were gray. Shirts with black plaid look good on you. Shirts with black plaid look good on you. Well, thanks. I don't think I have any black plaid shirts, do I? Well, that's really kind of you. I didn't call this rack as like, hey, I feel good about this rack, and we're about a quarter of the way through and nothing so far, but got some like cool patterns coming up here. Bishop Street Apparel, never heard of that. No Dunks today, so I wonder what you meant. Yeah, maybe, I don't know what they were. They were some kind of lows and they were gray and they looked rad. You teased them a couple times. Do you go to thrift stores randomly, or do you know when they restock? Here there's not like a restock rhythm that I can really follow. They just stock when they're open, and they have, you know, whenever they have staff here, there's always a few people stocking, so there's no real rhythm here. I try to avoid the weekends just because they're busy, and I'm sure that they're selling stuff faster than they're stocking stuff, if that makes sense, but for me, there's not like a magic time. Those of you who have thrift stores where they have sale days, on the sale day, you probably want to get there first thing in the morning, because, you know, then those items haven't been picked at that price yet, so you want to get there. But we don't have sales at our Goodwills here. They're anti-sale. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in, Tino. Always appreciate having you. How much would you list that Carhartt shirt? This will go up for probably, what is it, size XL, short sleeve, pearl snap. Probably $24 plus shipping on that one. And the shipping, I do flat rate $5.95 shipping on shirts. So all in, it would be like a $30 shirt. And I accept offers. What's the name of the button-down shirt that has the white collar and cuffs? Is there, if it's white and the rest of the shirt is something else, that would be a contrast collar and a contrast cuff. Oftentimes those are also French cuffs too, but not necessarily. But a lot of the contrast cuffs are the French cuff as well. Got a pass on this LL Bean short sleeve, size medium. Probably a $14 shirt there. Could make profit on that, but I'll have to pay $5. If I could pay $1 for it, I'd pick it up. Are they for suits? It's Brooks Brothers. It could be, yeah. It's just a style. Just gotta get their roll a card out and get lucky. Exactly, yeah. And they've rolled at least one card out since I've been here. I've been looking over my shoulder. I haven't seen them come out with another one. Looks fancy as heck. There you go. Thanks everyone for contributing to the live. TikTok's reminding me to thank y'all, so thank y'all. Thanks for being here. I guess I'm glad I didn't say I had a good feeling about that rack, because that was a strikeout. So now we're into the smalls and mediums, and again, I'll be more selective in smalls and mediums just because much higher supply, way more competition in these sizes on eBay and Poshmark, etc. Just got an offer on a North Face something on Poshmark. Saw that notification come through. I'll tend to that after the live here, but maybe got a sale roll through. I want to get another hot rack like that one that had all those linen shirts. That was amazing. I don't do children's clothing, Michaela. Turbo mode. I'm in the small medium section, if you know what I mean, Kat. So it's kind of like super selective through here. Look at this. That's kind of cool. It's not worth much money, but Batman. Pretty neat. Thank you for the follow, Jess. Appreciate that. It's like a kid's medium shirt right there. It's a polo shirt, size medium. It's all kind of faded, so we'll pass on that. Vineyard Vines, again, this is it's a smaller size in the medium, and it's faded, and you can tell it's kind of like pretty washed out, so I'm gonna pass on that. If that was $1, I'd probably pick it up, sell it for 15 and move along. Passed on this Cabela's the last 2 times I've been here. It's got stains on it. Passed on this Duluth that had stains on it last week too, or 2 weeks ago, whenever we were here last. That's the problem with them not running sales here. Items like that, that are stained, they're just never gonna sell because no one's gonna pay $5. If they did $1 day, people would probably scoop those up. Or even half price day. But instead, they're just gonna sit and sit and sit. So that was another strikeout rack too, but that's all right. The rack before that had like 3 racks worth of stuff. Now we're gonna go hit up some jeans and pants, see what we can score there. They are stocking while we're here, but it's they're stocking like hard goods, and the guy's putting out furniture and stuff right now, so they're not putting out clothes as we speak. There's a pair of Lucky Brands. I pick up some of these. 33 by 32, so it's a smaller size. They're pretty ripped up, pretty trashed. I'm gonna pass on those. Thanks for sharing the live, Amanda. That's kind of you. Nice compliment. Pick those up. Good shape. 559s, bigger sizes. The big sizes in Levi's do better for me. Wagon. Oh yeah, hotel coffee, yuck. I can ship it to you. Where are you at for vacation, Kat? I know you said you were going on vacation. I don't think I ever heard where you were headed. Hope you're having a nice vacation. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Started picking up bigger Levi's since you do. Mine is sitting. Bummer. What are you pricing them at? You taking good photos? You including measurements? Are you cross-listing on multiple platforms? And on eBay, are you promoting? Some flame resistant. Oh, these are those. I've passed on those a few times. It's a no-name brands, but they're flame resistant. I'm still passing on them. Looking for corduroys, looking for golf pants, hiking pants. Corduroys. Tags on pants are annoying sometimes. Haggars, I'll pass on those. Just Orlando water park hotel for the kiddos. That sounds fun. Hope you have a good vacay out there. These look like linen. Why can't they put tags in the back? What the heck are these? Trust? I don't think that's anything. I'll hang those up in a minute. I'm not going to pick those up. They caught my eye because they're linen. Linen can be good. Some new tag Dickies. Would you pick these up? I don't think I'm gonna. They want $10 for them too. That's interesting. This is the old skirt in the men's section. I think they might have put that in the wrong spot. What do you think? More pants. Again, we're looking for corduroys, looking for golf pants, hiking pants. Some dress pants will go too if they're a good enough brand. We'll look for Carhartts and things like that. And what do you know? Carhartt. Big size Carhartt 44-34. Love that. For me, any big size men's pants is 38 or larger. So these fit the bill. But they're kind of ripped up at the bottom. These are like a khaki. If they were jeans, the heel drag wouldn't matter so much, but on a khaki and the rips and stuff, people aren't really looking for like wore out khakis. They're pretty washed out and stuff too. This would be a good find. Oop. These would be a good find if they were in better condition. Carhartt, big size, anything I pick up, but those are just rough. Bless you. Do you feel like Lululemon is worth picking up? Yeah, but you know that's like saying, is a Chevy worth picking up, right? They have Chevys that sell like brand new for probably $20,000, like the small compact, and they have Chevy trucks that sell for $100,000. They have Corvettes that probably sell for $100,000. So yeah, it comes down to like, what's the size, what's the model, you know, short sleeve, long sleeve, tank top, shorts, all, you know, what material is it, all that stuff matters too. But yes, generally speaking, Lululemon's worth picking up. But I don't know how much the price is that you're paying either, so that certainly matters too. Chef pants. Pick up some of these Polo Ralph Lauren chinos. Bigger sizes do better. Obviously condition's gonna matter too. Yeah, these are wrecked. Too bad. Heel drag like that doesn't really matter as much on jeans, but on khakis or dress pants, that's gonna matter a lot more. Oh, here's some interesting Nikes. An older tag Nike, size large. Oh, they got a hole in them, which means they probably have multiple holes in them. Yep. Oh well, that would have been a cool find. They're kind of like a cotton lined nylon pant. That would have been cool. I found one like that recently. So again, we're gonna take another pass through the pants. The pants have not been good to us. We got one pair of jeans, and that's it so far. But we'll make quick passes through this stuff. So corduroys, golf pants, jeans, high-end dress pants, some brands of khakis, especially bigger sizes. We'll pick up some joggers if we find some good ones too. This is a great time of year to find like golf shorts and pants. Thank you, Hobby, for hanging out for a little bit. Should mount your phone on your hat. There you go. But then I couldn't chat with you, you know what I mean? These look like FootJoys. I can just tell by the striping. Yep, FootJoy golf pants right here. Nice. Size 36-30. Polyester spandex, little FJ logo on the back. There we go. Good condition. We're gonna grab those. Nice, nice. Nice. Cool. All right, so we've gone through this pants. We haven't gone through those ones. Some capris, eh? Columbia women's capris. Your sister went out of business and they have 500 pairs of shoes in the back. Oh, nice. Picked a pair of football golf shoes this morning. Sweet. BRB Hobby. Thanks for hanging out, Hobby. All right, Tommy Bahama corduroys. Now that's something I haven't seen before. Any value in a Tommy Bahama corduroy? And there's a Bobby Jones corduroy. We're gonna pass on that. What's that? So Tommy Bahama corduroys. What y'all think? I've never seen those before. What y'all think? I don't have experience with those. Some more corduroys. What do we got? They are cold water jeans. No thanks. So I haven't heard from y'all what y'all do for the weekend. Did you have a long weekend for Memorial Day, and did you do anything fun? We went to a barbecue on Sunday with a bunch of friends. That was actually really fun. And we went hiking yesterday. After a rainy weekend, the sun broke through late morning yesterday, and we had a really nice hike with some friends, including my goddaughter Breckenridge, who rode in the backpack. She loves hiking, but of course I would love hiking too if I was just riding on someone's back. I think anybody could like that. She's almost getting to the point where she could probably like do some of the hike with us, but it's pretty steep terrain yesterday. It wasn't gonna make sense. pretty soon though. Tommy Bahama corduroy 119 listed, 283 sold. Good sell-through rate. $14 to $15 on those. No on Tommy, sold comps 14 to 15. Got it. Finally got it. But it looks like Julie's saying the sell-through rate's really good. Appreciate y'all doing some comp research for me while my phone is tied up by y'all. These look like some kind of hiking pant. Oh, Old Navy. Some more corduroys there. Not all corduroy though. Gotcha. Sounds like a no on the Tommy cords. Doesn't seem like really like a corduroy type of brand, you know? All right, I think we have one more rack of jeans to do, and that's probably a wrap. Actually have a fair amount of inventory today. A lot of it's like older inventory that's been here for weeks, but at least well stocked. I just saw her put a couple of jeans up over here, some fresh stuff. Sort of Lee's, Union Bays. Those are those Luckies I already looked at. Some Bugle Boys. Thank you for the rose, Amanda. That was kind. And again, if you missed some of this live, man, we had a couple of hot racks. The first rack was really hot, and maybe the fourth rack was really hot, or the third rack. So you might want to go back and watch that. I'm going to post this whole thing up on YouTube, full video, tomorrow morning with some edits on it, some sold comps for you. Here's a pair of Carhartts, big size too, really big size, 52-32 khaki. So that's a great item to pick up. Let's see what the condition looks like. Gosh, looks like a little staining on that bottom cuff. Some of it looks like thrift dust, but some of it looks like it's actual staining. I think I might pick these up anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick these up anyway. They're such a big size. There won't be much supply of this listed. I won't really have any competition. So Carhartt, they're just plain khakis. They're not cargos or utility. They're just straight up khakis, but really big size, 52. So those are going in the cart. Sold Joseph Aboud for 22 plus ship. It was corduroy long sleeve XL. Nice job looking beyond the brand. Joseph Aboud's not a great brand, but finding the corduroy size XL, there you go. Nice sale price on that too. What platform were those Joseph Abouds on, by the way? That. So that's all the pants, that's all the shirts. Don't really feel like doing the hard goods, although I'm going to check out this little section they have with some new in-box shoes, which which are probably all made in China specials here. $25 a box here. I don't think this is anything Nortivate. They look really, really cheap. Shorts, yeah, I guess I did skip the shorts. Might go back for those. So again, these are all like new in box, $25. You can just tell by the box that these are just kind of like knockoffy. Like those kind of look like sorels, but they're called Piz Anu. Pardon. Same thing. You can just tell by the box that those aren't really like name brandy. That's kind of the knockoff stuff. Yeah, we'll check shorts. We'll do shorts real quick. See any shorts. That's why we skipped them. The shorts are usually right here. Yeah, no shorts. That's kind of strange. The thrift store wouldn't have shorts in this. What is it, June in 2 days? Yeah. That's strange. So no shorts. All right, y'all, I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Found some good stuff, a couple of hot racks, and I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. Maybe you learned something, a thing or two, hopefully. But that'll be it for today. I'm gonna drop this whole thing up on the YouTube. That'll be tomorrow, 9:15. I'll put some sold comps up on the screen. Y'all know the drill. I think this is like the 28th or 29th live thrift that'll be putting up on YouTube. So thanks everyone for hanging out. It was a ton of fun. Wishing you a good afternoon. We'll see you next time. I'll be live tomorrow and every weekday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time on TikTok, 10 o'clock